Hey there, welcome to my fiery friends. My name is Angel with Ninth House Collective, and I want to apologize for missing my readings last month. I had a lot of travel and company out, so you didn't get to connect with me in September. So today I'm going to be working on, you are my third reading, I'm working on the elements. So right now we're working on our fire signs. So this is going to be for my Aries friends, my Sag, and my Leo friends, right? And no matter how I'm doing the reading, whether it's for the elements or for each individual sign or when I do one-on-one readings, my goal is always the same, and how I like to spend our time together is focusing on growth and expansion, right? I also love to feel into my body and see what chakra centers would be most beneficial to bring about flow and how we can move through the month with more ease, right? So that's how I spend our time together. Where can we gain self-awareness? What can we change? How can we expand things to bring about more flow in our lives? All right, so with that being said, we're going to take a moment. I like to always ask you guys to get present with me. I'm going to be sending out some Reiki energy and asking you guys to start to begin to settle in by focusing on your breath. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Allow us to connect our energies. Allow your mind to still and your body to soften, and see where these messages can be applied to create some positive change within your life for October. I ask to be a clear channel, connecting only with the energies of unconditional love, the utmost healing and wisdom, to bring forth the messages that my fiery friends need to hear for their highest good for October. All right, guys, you can continue to focus on your breath, and we're going to jump in first with Tarot and see what's the first piece of the puzzle that Spirit has for us. What is it that my fiery friends need to hear for the month of October for their highest good? My Aries friends, my Sagittarius, and my Leo friends. All right, let's see what the first piece of the puzzle that wants to present for you guys is. And you guys got third major arcana in a row. You're my third reading for the 4 I'm doing this month. And everybody keeps getting major arcana. So collectively, there's really big energy right now, and we're all working on a lot of big energy and big lessons that we're learning and mastering at this time collectively. So you guys got the Hanged Man. Okay, so the Hanged Man showed up in this position, which is its inverse position, but I will show you the card how it normally presents. All right, but we're going to speak on it in the manner that it came, as well as what it means in its upright position. All right, guys, so major arcana, the Hanged Man speaks all about a pause, right? A pause, a time for reflection. And I think that a lot of my fiery signs, you kind of have been in this state of pause and reflection for a while, because when it comes in its inverse manner, this is telling me it's time to let go of that pause, right? You've taken the time to gain some insight, to ask for some guidance, to be still, and now it's time to start taking inspired action, right? Pauses are beautiful and they're so needed in our lives, but sometimes we get stuck in a pause and we start to overthink and overthink things, right? So I want you guys to start thinking about creating flow and creating action right now. That's what I'm really feeling with this card. So again, creating flow. So I'm thinking, I'm thinking 3 centers for you guys would be most beneficial. So for my fire signs, when we are being asked to start taking action, 3 centers that I think are so beautiful, right? We're being called to let go of this pause and to start moving again, right? Start taking some inspired action towards our goals. Whatever it is we took the pause to evaluate in our life, whatever has been, the pause was needed, the pause was there, whatever you've been doing in that pause, whatever you've been reflecting on as of late, how can we take action on it? So the 3 centers, first and foremost, is going to be root for feeling safe and secure, right? Having our basic needs covered, really feeling safe as we move into inspired action. Then the second one is our inspired action center, right? That's our solar plexus. It's how you guys think about yourself, how you talk about yourself, how you feel about yourself, right? We want to nurture your self-confidence, and the throat chakra, which is about speaking authentically, setting healthy boundaries. So again, a couple things to touch on. The first center that's coming to me for my fire signs, feeling safe and secure. So spend time in nature. Eat and surround yourself. Eat red foods, red root vegetables, but also red color is the right vibration to balance that center. Solar plexus, that's our yellow energy center. I told you that the root is blocked by worries and fears, and operating from that center, so that in a fear-based manner, so that we don't feel safe, that causes the imbalance. Well, when we're speaking negatively about ourselves and we're stuck in inaction, afraid to make a decision, that can cause a block too. So that's why I'm feeling with this card showing up in its inverse manner, I want you to start thinking about inspired action. And for many of you, you may have started taking that inspired action, but you're still feeling a little restricted in the flow there, because maybe you're not 100% sure. This card and the messages that are coming to me, it's okay if we're not 100% sure, but it's time to take the action. So keep doing that, and you can course correct as you learn more, right? Throat chakra is blocked by lies that we tell ourselves. So I'm really feeling for many of you guys, it's about your self-worth and how you see yourself, right? So I want you to change how you think and talk about yourself. So for all of my fire signs, journaling is great for the throat center. Positive affirmations is great for the solar plexus. So journaling positive things about yourself, maybe journaling about the highest aspects of yourself and what you want to bring in as you let go of this pause and start stepping into the action part now. As it showed up in its inverse manner, it's time to let go of the pause and take the action. So those three centers I just think are so important for you guys during this month. So some things to think on as we build upon this message. We're going to jump into Moonology and see, in regards to taking a break from this pause, this much needed pause to get things aligned, right? Any stagnation or flow that might be there, we're trying to push through and really start taking inspired action, since this card showed up in its inverse manner. Letting go of any delays. How can you move forward, really feeling safe, really feeling empowered, and what's the word I'm looking for? More than self-confidence, but just, I guess, empowered. Yeah, just really feeling confident about what it is you want to bring. And then also being able to communicate that clearly with the throat center. All right. How do we build upon that? With Moonology for my fire signs for October. And you guys got, don't let your past hold you back. Beautiful. So sometimes remember I talked a little bit about when we're in that pause for too long, we can sometimes get in a negative mind loop. So we might be thinking too much on past disappointments. It's time now to shift the energy from focusing, excuse me, I'm really feeling throat center for you guys. There's a blockage there, right? There's something to do with past, with the energy around something in your past that's holding you back. So these past energies, it's stuck in a story that needs to be released, so that when you take this action and when you release this pause, you're speaking more clearly. There's a blockage within your throat center. I'm feeling it physically in my body, and I'm getting this stream of thought that that's a really important and powerful center for you guys to nurture this month. All right, so moving on. I love that. Don't let the past hold you back. Instead, look at the past, the things that you think are disappointments. Look at the lessons and see how can you jump into taking this action in a way that is more aligned. Now that you've learned that lesson, you've had the experience, it'll help you see where you need to adjust moving forward with inspired action. All right, guys, and let's see what your empowerment message is from our Goddess Power deck. What is it that my fiery friends need to hear as they let go of this time of pause and continue to step more and more into inspired action in October? Really getting some clarity so they can speak their truth authentically. What is the empowerment message from the Goddess deck that is for the highest good for my fiery friends for October. All right, guys, to close out your readings this month, the goddess presenting for you is independence. Love this. So take it a step deeper now, right? All of my fiery friends, that is my, I just had a mental brain fart, my Aries friends, my Leo friends, and my Sagittarius friends. How are you working on feeling independent, right? Creating independence in your life so that as you take inspired action, you are honoring your throat center, you're honoring speaking authentically, setting your boundaries. So I love that it's around independence. Also, we are seeing, a lot of the yellow color, which is that solar plex. So solar plex, throat center for sure, and I think grounding can be a third one to really keep you guys feeling safe and secure as you try to embody this new way of being, learning those lessons, letting go of the past disappointments, and really living in that energy of seeing it as a disappointment. Take the lesson, move forward, let go of this pause you have been in. It's time to start taking inspired action, and let's read the message from this beautiful goddess Lilith. Okay, for my fiery friends, so my Sag, my Leo, and my Aries friends, your alignment message for October reads. Okay. The Jewish goddess Lilith refused to be dominated by the first man, and as a result was called a demon in the stories about her that followed. These inaccurate and damaging stories are so old and repeated so often that no one recognizes how pervasive the implications are. When we repeat these old stories to ourselves, they are pervasive, right? It makes us, lies and distortions of stories cause blockages, right? Throat center, blocked by the lies we tell ourselves. So when there's lies there, it really is so destructive to our forward growth and our expansion in certain areas. So I love this message so far. So again, these inaccurate and damaging stories are so old and repeated so often that no one recognizes how pervasive their implications are. From another perspective, Lilith offers this lesson. No one can prevent you from fully blooming, from learning all you can, from evolving and choosing freedom. Only your conditioned thinking can do that. So be proud, be accountable, claim your power, and hold it wisely. Right now, you are in an excellent position to attract healthy, independent, collaborative relationships that truly serve the highest good. Friendships will flourish with mutual respect and support. Love relationships bloom with ample space for both parties to grow. Business ventures thrive in service of the greater good. The goddess Lilith wants to show you the way to claim a healthy self-worth and self-respect. Again, that is our solar plexus, right? You will be amazed at how deep and meaningful and respectful all of your experiences become when you make choices from a place of an empowered independence. Yes. Let go of the past disappointments. Take the lessons to create empowered independence as you move out of the energy of the Hanged Man, which is a pause, and start to step into inspired action. All right, guys, I love this message for you this month. Have a beautiful October. If nobody's told you guys, you're all spectacular creatures, so take the time to nurture you. Really, solar plexus and throat chakra are big this month for you, and a third center would be root and getting into nature. All right, guys, have a great month. Catch you soon.